like the rain is being pushed around. I see the sunset in my sights. I know that everything's gonna be alright. The stars look down at us tonight. The crescent moon caresses the sky. Lightning bugs are on the fly. I capture this moment in my eye, holding this memory in my mind. That's when I saw you the last time. Distance I felt when you left me. The moon could be closer and shallow the sea. My eyes rest in the dark of night, breathing fresh air underneath the moonlight. Tonight is real good weather. The sky looks like velvet, moon looks like leather. Bats are winging, the crickets are singing, the frogs in the pond having a conversation. I am a part of all this, but if you could be here, you'd complete my wish. Riding through the canyon in a boxcar, sitting on a box of dynamite. Don't know what it's like to be standing on the still ground. Ride these train trails so damn far, so damn far. I can't believe the dynamite didn't ignite. Don't know what it's like to be living out of danger. Train stops, we hide. The conductor couldn't find us. He sees Joe, kicks him out, kept his harmonica, kicked his dog. Fry me up some fatback, gonna stay here tonight. How much is your motel room? Don't know what it's like to be laying in a bed. Take some clean linens and a Bible under a light. I hear that train somewhere, it always looms. Don't know what it's like to be standing on the still ground. Cheap cigar in my bed, bottle of wine in my arm, cable channels, Big Lebowski, pool by the parking lot. Jumped right in, eating hobo stew with my trusty spoon, sharing with the alley cats. Don't know what it's like to be eating home cooking. Picked up for Vegas one afternoon for fighting over a space with the rats. I don't know what it's like to be an owner of property. You just look at me with disgust. I can see I've heard it all before. Your verbal prescription doesn't clean my sores. Cold as the steel in the ice, a lead that pierced the heart. Dead as a statue that once stood, but now lays broken apart. Way down digging up bones, fingernails dig the dirt from the start. Digging up bones, way down, digging up bones. Victim after victim were lost before they were lost to us. And nobody ever cared about the wayward, nobody would ever fuss. They were once shiny people, like shiny pieces of jewelry, and now they rust. Way down, digging up bones, way down, digging up bones. When the reaper sets his sights, you're in the crosshairs of his scope. When he comes a knocking at your door, how are you gonna cope? He will sweep you off your feet like two lovers that had eloped. Way down, digging up bones, way down, digging up bones. There's no divorce from death, mortality is fable. Some souls are so damn lost, they're willing and able to hang over the ledge of life and cut the cable. Way down, digging up bones, way down, digging up bones. down, digging up bones. Way down, digging up bones. One more take. The stars tonight are especially bright. After I escaped death, I bit the bullet, made it through the fight, and now I have to catch my breath. The arrow was swift and razor sharp, the feathers guided it well. The knife nearly met my throat, some whiskers cut and fell. The hammer was heavy and direct, it pounded like my pulse. The whip cracked and screams were heard, the pain made me convulse. There was sweat and blood, screams and cries, oh, the suffering. Sweat and blood, screams and cries, oh, the suffering. Impaling thoughts were in my mind, I waited for the end, and death whispered in my ear like it was my friend. Sweat and blood, screams and cries, and all the suffering. If you could feel the pain of me, I wouldn't wish it on my enemy, but I'll take the brunt of it. I guess it's my destiny. Sweat and blood, and all the suffering. Sweat and blood, and all the suffering. The reaper wanted me to succumb, no was my reply. Squeezed harder on my soul, but I had to deny. Sweat and blood, screams and cries, and all the suffering. Sweat and blood, screams and cries, and all the suffering. Sweat and blood. Lay in silence, tangled in relief. I realize I'm still here, crumbled like a leaf. Sweat and blood, the screams and cries, and all the suffering. Sweat and blood, all the suffering.
Thanks for watching Wrong Radio Show.